Okay, guys. So it's 6/28/2022 as of the
Yes.
time we're recording this
And
on
when
a
this is
Monday. No,
uploaded, it's a Tuesday.
that's wrong. It's a Tuesday. I messed up because I have this week off.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday. It's coming out in about 3 days.
But 2 days when this video is uploaded. 3 days for us, 2 days from
3
when
days
you're
for
watching
us,
this.
2 days for you.
Yes.
This is like our last final video to get our final thoughts out. Anything we
Yeah.
want to predict or
Yeah,
just kind of
last
talk
second
about.
theories.
Last second theories.
Some of these are probably going to be kind of jokey because we're kind of just throwing stuff out there. So expect a mix of that could happen and what the heck. First of all, in our previous 3 video, which by the way, it has like almost 4,000 views, which is insane.
Yeah, wow.
How?
YouTube algorithm really going crazy with this.
They were really like, let's just throw this one into the mix. In the last theory video, I said that Jason's going to show up and that's why him and Lucas fight. But I had a thought that is totally going to make the scene awful, but like, well, awful in a way that's just like you're watching it and you're just like, oh no. Is when Jason shows up, he's going to see like these blue lanterns and Max in like a catatonic state, and he's going to be like, what is this satanic ritual that you're doing, Sinclair? He's just going to try to fight him. So that, I realize he's totally going to go there and be what is this demonic thing that you are doing? Why isn't she like okay? Like why are her eyes all messed up? And then he's like, no, and then they just start fighting. That makes sense.
No, that's
to
not
me.
what's happening.
I'm not killing her.
I'm not part of those nerds.
It'd be kind of funny if he has like a newspaper article like, oh yeah, I saw you with them. It's just like them, like Hawkins teens lead brave charge into alternate
You're on
dimension.
there. You're in the club. I know you are.
Just kind of adding on to the idea that I had in the last video.
I don't really know what to say about the whole Nancy thing because we know she's not gonna die yet, but also she's still held in the balance kind of because she had her first vision, as you put it. There's been, for the past, everybody else who's died, there's been like 3. She's got most likely 2 left before she gets got. In the trailer, we get the little shot of her in the kind of like lab space. I'm assuming that's her second vision.
No.
Why?
Sorry. I think that this is still her first vision because, like, when we left off with her, she was seeing his memories in the labs. So it could be her second vision, but I think she's also in the same clothes, so that could also be another.
Okay, but she also could have just not changed clothes.
I said that as if it was like 1,000,000% concrete evidence.
Let me make my case.
She's wearing the same clothes. Boom. Anyways, as you were saying,
is Nancy just not gonna listen to music, and is Max just still held in the balance, or is she just fine because she got past the 3rd one? Like, I mean, unsure on that. We'll see.
I mean, I think that it's just the same.
I got something maybe we haven't talked about. I mean, probably talked about it, but Hopper.
Yes.
We see them looking at the glass case of the Mind Flayer, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So does that mean the Mind Flayer is going to be like introduced back in these 2 episodes? Maybe that's possible.
Like, and that's how they do it. Like, it's going to be like present in their storyline. Maybe I don't know. Or wait,
maybe just a thing to say that the gates are open, so he has back control in the actual world now. So
maybe Murray is using the flamethrower to destroy the Mind Flayer. Maybe that could be a thing.
That could be a possibility.
Also, there's shots of Hopper running around, and it looks like the Demogorgons are going to escape. When I was editing that video, I had a thought of maybe, like, basically, you know, Joyce and Hopper are reunited. They're like, okay, now let's get out of here. They stumble across all the Demogorgons, and then it's just like, we can't just leave this. Like, we have to like destroy this once and for all. They go on. They have like one last like mission. Like Hopper's like, listen, I've almost died like 1,000,000 times in this prison.
What's one more?
yeah, right. And they release them to try to kill them. Maybe that would be kind of a cool concept. And also, there's a shot which we didn't really talk about, but of Hopper on the ground screaming, and you could just see what it looks like a Demodog. I really hope that a Demodog is straight up on top of him, about to kill him. Joyce sees it. She's like, has flashbacks to Bob, and then she just like shoots it or somehow gets it off a Hopper. Like just to sort of like same exact thing could happen, but this time she stops it from happening, and it's like awesome and cool, and Winona Ryder gets to be cool and stuff. I want to see, because the Entertainment Weekly released like a magazine, and they released a couple screenshots of Volume 2, one of which is Eleven back in her like California clothes. I'm pretty sure these are the same clothes that she showed up in. I'm pretty sure.
I think
I really want to see either like okay, she's just kind of standing here. This could be one of two things. It would be kind of cool if it was like the California gang pulling up to the desert, and she's just standing there, and it's like it plays that music that plays right before it just cuts to black, and then a Netflix series, and then the theme song comes in. Or it would be kind of cool if this is like her huge standoff moment between all the other military vehicles that show up. And like, okay, imagine how cool it would be if we just get to see 11 be a total like boss and like just destroy all of these like cars and like this helicopter, and like she just throws it to the ground and it just explodes. Like I want to see 11 straight up like
I want to see that
brick some people up with her newfound power,
destroy them.
I'm really like, again, this is a lot less of like a straight up like full on 20-30 minute discussion thing, so we're just gonna kind of mention things passingly. But I'm curious if I already mentioned this, but I'm curious if the California gang is going to show up like in the heat of the action, or if they're going to show up before. Maybe they go into the lab underground and they're like, "Wow, look at all this stuff." I mean,
also these two pictures that you're well, the one picture you're talking about, and then the other one. My question is, are they kind of linked? Like, are they going to be in the same like sequence? Is it going to be like they're like, but it should be here. These are the coordinates. And then Argyle's like, yeah, dude, what's that over there? And it's just 11.
What's that over there? Clearly a person. What's that? But yeah, or maybe like...
He's high, bro. You can't tell what that is.
That is true.
Palm Tree Delight. Have you forgotten?
No, that's the Purple Palm Tree Delight working its magic, my man.
The main shot that I have questions about is this one with Nancy and Jason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are they just gonna be talking to each other? Like
maybe like they're gonna have like a tense conversation where it's like, "Oh, you seen Sinclair around?" Like, no, Jason's trying to be cool, but Nancy's awesome, so she's gonna say something cool.
Nancy's totally gonna roast him or something and be a total boss. I agree. I think it's definitely gonna be Jason interrogating Nancy. Like, where are they? Have you seen them? I know you're friends with. I don't know. Lucas.
Yeah, like I know, like
I mean, she's not really friends with Lucas.
I know your little brother is friends with Lucas. Where is he? He's in California. Oh, really? Also, this could totally set up a thing where like Nancy's like, I don't know where they are. They leave, and then Jason and the other jocks like follow them. They kind of like trail behind them, and like that's how Jason finds out about the Creel house and that like that Lucas is there. I can kind of see that being like a way that they set that up. Maybe,
to be honest, if Nancy's there. And this is when they're just gearing up. Wouldn't Lucas probably be in the RV?
Yeah, like with Max, Erica, Eddie even.
We could totally get this super tense moment where Nancy's like trying not to look over to the RV, like,
and the jocks are maybe outside, like outside of it.
Yeah,
and they're just like, ooh, I kind of like that.
And Nancy's like.
Also, okay, we'd be here forever, and I have to edit this video overnight, so I'm not trying to be here forever. But do you think that they're going to pull a literal sense of the lyrics for Running Up That Hill? If I could, I make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Do you think there's going to be a take me moment for somebody? Like, do you think like that could be a possibility? Maybe Lucas could be like, take me. Mike could be like, take me.
You think they'll be running up that hill?
Any other sporadic things you want to say?
I actually have a something that I just thought of actually. So you know how in the trailer there's a shot where Brenner is holding 11 and presumably running to try to get her out of there, maybe because maybe they're being attacked by the military, something like that. Later on, we get the little explosion shot. So what if Brenner redeems himself to 11 and I guess the rest of us by somehow sacrificing himself so 11 can get out of there and
defeat the evil and Hawkins and stuff.
Defeat everything, all that. And he dies, and 11 is standing here in front of the explosion like, oh my gosh, he just died. and Brenner dies and gets some sort of redemption.
And episode 8 is called Papa, so like that could totally be like correlating to like maybe his big redemption. Like
right?
maybe actually that could happen. They've been kind of like, it's being on the fence. Like we said, Brenner could be good, he could be bad.
Even if he wasn't always the best guy and he was kind of, I guess, somewhat evil towards season 1 and stuff, this could be some sort of redemption for him to where he's actually trying to do good now instead of doing stuff for kind of darker motives back in season 1 and stuff. So
I like that. That's a good theory.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, 3 more days for us. 2 more days for whoever's watching this. Maybe 1 more day for whoever's watching this in the also future.
Or maybe
it's out
and it's in the super future.
But yeah,
other than that, I don't really have much else to say.
Yeah, that's it. This is very like sporadic, but we just wanted to get a couple of our final thoughts out there before it drops. And we, of course, probably missed some things in which we wanted to mention, but we're so close to it. It's almost here. Last 2 episodes.
I'm ready.
But yeah, I'm so ready, but not ready at the same time. You get it. We get it.
We get it.